So back to bees. We're here, of course, in this amazing outdoor space where the bees are. But there's something really important to note, Erin, right? Right now, because it is a little wet out, you're not going to see all that many bees, correct?
That is true. So on a rainy day, the bees don't like to fly. They don't fly well when their wings are wet. So we're not going to see a lot of activity coming out of the hives today. But we're going to talk about what's in there. We can look at the bees up in the store and get a picture of what's going on and take a really nice, safe view from out here.
But generally, you don't want to also lift the top off.
Not really. So we are careful about temperature and about moisture. So it's a little cool today, and what we don't want to do is chill baby bees. So we won't be pulling frames out today. We want to keep the babies warm. So once it's above about 70 degrees, then it's a lot more comfortable for them. So it's a little cool and a little wet today to open up a hive.
So the bee community is very interesting. Very, very interesting. What are we looking at? I mean, it's interesting how they're stacked up. What's inside of these?
So inside each stack is one colony of bees, or one hive. We can think about it as one organism. They all work together. So inside each stack would be one queen, and then anywhere from 30 to 60,000 workers doing all of the work as far as
inside of each one of these?
Inside of each one of those. So we've got more than 1 million bees. We've got more than 1 million back here.
Wow.
And we're safe. Any time of day we can walk through here pretty safely.
I love that you also have an opportunity for those folks who might not have the space for a hive, but really, really want to do their own beekeeping. You have a space dedicated to allowing people to do it themselves here on your property. Tell us about this.
So this is the first year that we've implemented our community apiary, and it's very much the same as a community garden. People will rent the space, and either we have different levels of membership. Either we'll populate the hive for you, and you'll just come in, walk in on day one with a hive with bees in it, and then they're yours to take care of for the season. Any honey that is harvested from there is yours to do with as you please, but it's the responsibility of the hive owner to take care of the bees for this year. So it's a great way to kind of learn along with other people and have the support of us in the store right across the parking lot.
Now,
Mercedes, I know what you're going to say.
What? Go ahead. I'm sure you know.
Mercedes was so fascinated earlier when we were talking about the queen bee, because there's so much that goes into making a successfully thriving hive, and it really kind of revolves around the queen, correct?
It does. So without a queen, the bees aren't going to be replaced as quickly, and bees again have a really short lifespan. So each worker lives about 6 weeks. So the queen is constantly laying to keep that population at 50 to 60,000 bees. So she has one job and one job only, and it's to lay eggs. So she will do that all day, every day during the spring and summer as the population needs to stay up high. So she'll lay up to 2,000 eggs in a day.
In a day.
In a day.
Everyone knows their job in these communities. So there's a couple of things. Let's go back a little bit, because you said we're safe out here. So if this were a nice sunny day, there's over 1 million bees behind us, and we're safe.
We would still be standing right here. We could even be closer.
Growing up as a child, I was told, stay away from the bees, don't swat at them, don't bother them. But is it contrary to popular belief? Bees don't want to bother us, right?
Generally speaking, honeybees are very docile.
Yeah.
So if we're comparing them to yellow jackets or hornets, honeybees are sweethearts compared to those guys.
Oh, I love that, sweethearts.
They don't want to sting you. They want to do their job. So if you see a bee out in your garden, on your flowers, her job is to bring nectar or pollen home to the hive. If she stings you, she can't do that. And it's very important that each bee does her job. So unless you're poking at that bee or really bothering that bee, she's going to do her job. I would encourage you to watch her do it. It's fascinating. And then she's going to go home.
Yeah.
So really
But
stinging...
we don't have to be afraid.
No.
But
not
yellow
a honeybee.
jackets, you definitely should practice a little caution.
Yeah, they're a little more aggressive, yeah.
And you can tell the difference. They're very markedly different, correct?
They are. So people ask all the time, how can I tell the difference? How do I know it's a honeybee? Look for a fuzzy top part of the body, so almost like a bumblebee, but smaller.
I'm not looking for
The top
anything.
part is fuzzy.
But now she will be. Now she will be.
And the back end is usually kind of stripy. But they generally have dark colored legs, so not bright shiny legs. And that's a telltale sign of a honeybee, is dark colored legs rather than bright shiny legs.
Unless it's covered in pollen.
Yes, and then that's a cool thing. And if she's gathering pollen, again, she's doing her job. She's not paying any attention to you.
Yeah. And so the yellow jackets, though, their markings is also very distinct, correct? So you know the difference. And what are you looking for?
So yellow jackets are shiny and not fuzzy.
Okay.
Generally speaking, if a bee is fuzzy, she's probably
I love a
pretty
bumblebee,
gentle.
I'll tell you that much.
Exactly. Yep, very similar to bumblebees.
And I'm just going to put it out there because people probably are wondering why, and do they operate the same way? Because you see your bumblebees also in all over your gardens. And also, there's a cat here, just so you know.
It's Luna.
We have a friend.
That is Luna, yep. She's our official beekeeping helper.
She's furry as well. So when you see your bumblebees, they don't operate the same way. They don't have a hive, right? So you have to just be careful around your brush. That's another thing. If you have a garden and you want your bumblebees to thrive, just make sure they have a spot.
Absolutely. Generally, they're ground nesting, so a bare patch of ground will give them a place to be. But bumblebees live in communities rather than an entire hive that acts together. So it's almost like an apartment building. This bumblebee lives here, this one lives here, and they live together, but they don't necessarily work together. But they're also amazing pollinators, so they're incredibly important to the whole pollination process too.
You know what I love about bees is that they are about their job. So you talked about the queen. Can you elaborate on the other jobs?
Yeah, so this is a fun one to talk to little kids about. So when a bee is first born, her first job is to turn around and clean her room. Like most of our
Gabby?
first jobs.
Are you listening,
Right,
ladies?
Gabby?
Listen up. So that's their first job as cleaners in the hive. They're really clean. So we don't clean out a beehive. The bees clean out a beehive. So the cleaners work first. And then they graduate to become nurse bees. So they take care of the babies. So they're babysitters. Then, once they're big and strong, their wing muscles are all strong, then they become foragers. So when you see a bee out foraging, that's one of the older bees in the hive. So she's already done the other jobs. So she's a forager and she's out collecting
And they're
nectar
all
and pollen.
female, correct?
They are. All of the worker bees in a hive are female. They're the only ones with stingers. So there are boy bees, but they don't have stingers. So they're not protecting the hive and they're also not foragers. So
And they only have one job. You can probably guess what that job is.
And on that note, we're going to go to break. On that note, we're going to go to break. Emily?
There's still so much to talk about. We are fascinated because there's so many tools of the trade when it comes to being a beekeeper. We're going to walk you through all of it because I know I'm fascinated. I want to do this. If you're fascinated and you want to do this, Erin's going to help us. So stay with us.